Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for September 11, 2024. So it's the anniversary of 9/11, huh? I just realized that just when I was saying, you know. Yeah, it's a very trippy day, in history, right? I didn't go to the store today. I was going to, but I didn't go because I was blessed with a visitor today. Yeah. It's the fellow up the road with the allergies and things like that. He's kind of a loner, sad guy, but I think he's just discouraged. I try to talk to him. I was being very passionate with him. It may have sounded like anger. Because, there's a difference between passion and anger, right? Anger is, I'm mad at you. Passion is like trying to, I need you to understand, like, I was being pretty abrasive with him. But it's like, when I see people, they have ailments, I have ailments too, you know what I mean? And they're not simple ailments. They're like ailments, serious things. But I try not to live my life in that energy, you know what I'm saying? And I see so much potential in this guy. He's younger. He's a young man. But he's so nice. And he's so kind. And he wants to get better. He's spiritual. Yeah, he's very spiritual. And we were having like a discussion. And he saw another side of me. The more passionate side. Right? Not the angry side. I'm not really an angry person. But I am somebody who, like, I'm trying to convince, maybe I just don't know how to convince properly. It sounds so abrasive and rough. But I tried because, he has a lot of potential, this guy. He still has a lot of years left. It's like he's giving up, and I'm not a giver-upper, and I do try to motivate, but maybe I might have made him feel bad. I didn't mean to. But it's like, I think depression is hit, a lot of people out here, the people who have no home or whatever, the people who are not choosing to live out here. Like me, I choose this lifestyle. I like it, but there's some people, they don't choose it, and that can cause them to have depression. You know what I mean? And he has a depression. You can tell. No, he doesn't even need to be diagnosed. You can tell. Most people out here have it anyways. I have depression too, but I try to channel it in different ways, in different ways that make me feel more positive about myself. I can lay in my bed all day if I wanted to, but I have dogs, I have responsibilities, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to lay in bed all day. So I force myself to get up. You know what I mean? It's like that. And, I basically was just trying to sit here for several hours, trying to convince this person that, he can have better life. He has to have a strong faith that he will feel better and that he will find relief, whatever it was I was saying. I know it came out rough. I didn't mean for it to do it like that. I apologize a whole bunch of times too for being so abrasive, But, I mean, it is what it is. It was about dinner time when we separated. He's like, I'm going to go back and get food. And I'm like, oh, shit, I haven't even walked the dogs. I mean, I walked them this morning, but they didn't get their midday walk. You know what I mean? But I hope something I said to him triggered something to change his outlook on himself, He has a lot of potential still in his life, and the kind of person he is, he can make changes in this world, but he has to change himself first, and I don't know, I kind of feel bad when I see people like that who I see have so much potential, but they're so down on themselves, and a lot of it is from depression and past traumas. Yeah, still hanging on to some things. I mean, you're never going to forget your traumas, like I have a lot of traumas myself, but I have learned to release those traumas and try to forgive my abusers and whoever has hurt me, whatever. I try to you know, let those go by not hanging on to the abuse, you know. It's about forgiveness. You know, I have forgiven these people within myself and within my personal space. I didn't go to their face and forgive them. No, I just forgive them in my own personal space. I don't want to see my abusers ever again, you know, and that ranges from my father, my sister, my siblings, you know, my own son, my ex-husband. I don't want to be in their presence ever again because they're toxic. And you know, it's hard to let go of someone, especially when it's your own child. But when you have to do it for your own health and safety, it's better to do that. You know, there was so much abuse coming from that side that I don't even want to be a part of it anymore. But I forgive them, but they can be forgiven over there away from me. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to let go like that, you know? But, you know, I'm not sure if I made any kind of positive effect on that person. I hope I did. I did become very abrasive, you know, and rough with my words, but it was only because I was trying. It's like I want to tell them, you know, but it's okay, you know. We still separate on a good note, whatever, you know. I wish I could just give that guy half the confidence that I have. I wish I could give it to him, you know, because, you know, your mind is so powerful, you know, and you can trick your mind into believing that you are okay and everything is fine and you don't feel that pain, or, you know, some stuff, it's, you know, it's hard because like he was saying, he has some kind of carpal tunnel and he has some pain. I have that too, you know. I have really bad, and I never really talk about my issues, but I have it really bad on my hands. I have like I have a nerve that's pinching off circulation to my arm, so I get a lot of arm. It's a pain in the ass. But you know what? I try to shake it out, even though shaking out really doesn't do anything. I have to like wait it out, but it's very painful, you know. But I will walk the dogs. That's one of the main reasons I walk the dogs on my belt. Because I lose the feelings in my hands and the circulation and then pins and needles, and then I just can't function with them. So it's too hard to walk the dogs if I have that. So that's why I have them attached to a belt on me all the time. Yeah, people are like, oh, that's a smart idea. But, you know, it's mainly because I don't want to lose the feeling in my hand and then they get away. Because Chica, you know, I have to, you know, gain control of her, you know. And so it's okay. I've managed to figure stuff out to work for me, you know, so it's all good, you know. But like I said before, I am not my injuries or my traumas or my pains. I try, like I was telling him, I don't even know if he knows that commercial where there's a commercial, they say, I haven't got time for the pain. I think it's an aspirin commercial or Tylenol or something. And I don't even take Tylenol, aspirin. I don't take none of that. If I have pains, I brave it through, you know, because I don't want to take pills. I don't like to. I have one a day vitamin there, but I barely even touch that, you know. Every so often, once in a while, I'll remember it and I'll take it, just to take it. But I mean, I'm not a really big pill person. I don't like to drink either, you know, and I'm one of those people that I have to cope, or I have to meditate, or I have to try to focus on other things in order to forget about my pains or my injuries or my traumas or whatever, you know. And it's possible. If I can do it, other people can do it, you know. I have ailments too, but I am strong enough to brave through them, you know. Anyways, I'm getting a little like aggressive here, I notice, talking about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner ready. I'm not gonna go to the store today. It's too late. I still even see I have ice in there, so maybe I'm gonna go tomorrow. But yeah, that's basically all I have. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe video journal diary for September 11th, 2024, and I'll talk to you guys next time.